is my great pleasure to get to introduce to you the person that really advanced and championed this from a leadership perspective at the state level, Senator Hise.
Well, thank you all for coming out today. We ordered fall just for this occasion. Summer stuck around quite a while, but we're here and that's all changing as we go through. You know, I guess I will start to say, first with my thanks to Dolly Parton and her foundation that's created here. Someone who really begins with a focus and a heart for the Appalachian region is someone who catches my attention. And I couldn't be more excited with what she's done and to kind of make this. My boys, for those who don't know, I have twin boys that are now almost 10 years old in 4th grade. We actually started this program. We went to Child Fest, one of those programs we do every year here in Mitchell County, and I carried 2 strollers around. And they had a sign up. And it was, at the time it was an exciting thing. All you do is fill out the little card and we'll send the books every month coming in. And that was something I was excited about. But they loved reading them. They loved for you to read them to them. They wanted to know when the next one was coming. They got excited about checking the mail that was coming in for when their book was coming. We were also, with twins, we were also able to use the books to put in our church library we had at the time, and these really permeate the community after they're in for those who aren't. So I just want to say thank you for what you're doing. Thank you to Smart Start as well. One of the things I have always said is sometimes we have our funding formulas all messed up. And we keep trying to see as children get older, how much can we pour in? And we have to pay for a lot of consequences of things we do. But when you look at child development, most of your mental development is finished by the time they enter into the school system. And if we don't start making some investments early, we're not going to continue to be competitive as a state. We're going to keep having pockets of individuals we leave behind. When this started, I kind of thought, well, this is Appalachian. Most of the counties involved were in the western part of the state. This is where it began. I knew Tennessee had expanded and gone to all that. What I didn't know is, I guess last year before all this, we went to South Carolina, to Myrtle Beach, as many of us do, for vacation. And I went and saw the Pirates show. The boys were quite excited, another one of Dolly's adventure. And their announcement at the beginning was that the proceeds from the Pirate Show were covering the Imagination Library for that county there in South Carolina. So then I decided, wait a minute. This is a lot further from Tennessee than we are. That's coming in. And that's kind of came to that realization of, we could make this happen. North Carolina has kind of a hodgepodge of reading programs. There's some communities where some doctors do some things and others, but nothing at the scale of the Imagination Library. And quite frankly, nothing where I think you have to be worried about the content of what the books are and what they're trying to promote by a reading program. And this is one of those programs that's really about promoting literacy. And I feel very strongly that this was a good investment for the state. It wasn't an easy sale. Coming up in the budget any year, particularly this year as much as any, getting this in and getting it through. I was confident with my colleagues we'd do it in the Senate. I never know about the House. I'm sure he would tell you the same about the Senate. But what I did know about was Representative Dobson. And we're very fortunate here in Western North Carolina, actually for all the Department of Health and Human Services and Early Childhood and Education. This small county hosts both the chairs of Health and Human Services for the state. And that's an incredible ability for us to be able to sit down and we understand what's going on in our community. And one of the amazing things like this, when we see things that are working well in our community, I'll show you things we can take to the entire state and show them how it's done. So it's great to work with Josh. Again, I just want to say thank you all for coming up today, getting to see Western North Carolina in all its glory as the leaves start to change. Come back in the next few weeks. We have a great show going out all over the mountains. This is always the most beautiful year the leaves have ever been. So I invite you all back. But thank you all so much for the work from the Foundation for Smart Start. Josh, thank you all. I couldn't be more excited to make sure that this is a program that will now cover all children in North Carolina.